What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. And my hat's not green anymore, so you can't see through my head. But hopefully, maybe you guys took some of these trades, because they have been working pretty darn good. This has been a pretty good week as well, except I screwed myself. Yeah, I literally kind of just lubed up the dildo and just gave it to myself this week. Ugh. Like I would be up like $800-900 for the week if I didn't make this one mistake, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, it's embarrassing too. Oh, it's embarrassing, but it is what it is. So I had a buy order below this low here, and I ended up moving my buy order up after price started to turn here. And I'm like, maybe we'll get a second test. So I put a second test of the level. So I put a buy order just below this last low, and we got this beautiful quick wick that came down and grabbed me and pushed up. And right at this first high, took profit and got out. Thank you. You know, I'm trying to get in the habit of like seeing the bounce, finding the bounce, let it bounce, whatever you get, and then just take profits. Every time you take money off the table, your account grows. But sometimes I leave a lot of money on the table by getting out too early, which has been happening a lot lately. USD CAD, I bought this. I bought this right here, like literally right on the trend line, and it pushed up, and I got out today because of the 382 pin bar on the 4 hour. You know, we took out these highs back here. You know, price came up and took out the these guys. See that? Price came up, took out these highs, and then we got a 382 pin bar, and I was like, oh crap, market's gonna reverse and go back down. And it could have, you know, market could have come back down, like took out this high, come back down, find more buyers, maybe down here somewhere, and then go back up. That could have been a scenario for sure. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't matter. It's gonna keep going. Some 382 pin bars don't hold. It is what it is. So I made some money there. Other than that, I didn't trade Euro USD or any of these. GBP, no. GBP JPY. So this one I traded on Monday. I didn't mention this one, I don't think. I kind of saw this after the fact. You know, we have this long-term resistance trend line here. Monthly monster. And you can see price went all the way up and hit it. So, like, technically on the 6-month chart here behind me, it looks like price should be going down now, right? Price came up, hit the top, now it's coming down. That's what I think should be going on. And then if we zoom in even further and look at the weekly chart, do you see this? We were in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows all the way. This is a major swing low. This is a major swing low on the weekly chart. And then we had this big wick down, and it took out 2 major weekly swing lows. So that was obviously a big time seller who kind of dumped. And it took out some swing lows. So that's a sign that potentially the market could be starting to reverse. It pushed higher, hit the top, and then you see what happens if we zoom in now to what's currently going on. You can see we had a nice drop here, and now it looks like we're just getting a corrective structure, a bear flag for another drop. So drop, correction, drop. That's what I think is kind of taking place. So then we zoom in even further, and now we're finding our zones. So price was here on Sunday when I made the last video, and you can see this zone clear as day, right? Big push away, big push away, big push away, small push, another big push away, and then price came right back up into that zone and took out these highs here. So I don't think price necessarily needs to hit the trend line because we took out the previous highs. So I had a sell order for 30,000 units sitting right dead center at 162.000 exactly. I had a sell order there. It got filled and dropped. Then you'll also see that we had this support trend line. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here. Support trend line. Right, touch 1, 2, 3. That confirms it. We had a break and a retest. So we had a break and retest in, you know, a nice sell zone. And right above that was a resistance trend line. It was just like everything was pointing down. Big picture, small picture, all pictures to me were saying down. So I sold. For 30,000 units, I took profit this morning. And price pushed up. And then it came right back down to the same position I got out. Except this time, I threw in 50,000 units instead of 30. And it continued down. So now I'm up 100 and... It was a little bit higher, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'd be up like, I don't know, 800 bucks, 900 bucks for the week. But instead, because I made one critical error, I'm only up like 300 and something bucks for the week. As of right now. Still have tomorrow to go. But here's the kicker here. This, like, I can't believe I did this. Like, after it happened, it literally pissed me off. Because I'm like, you deserve, like, you should know better by now. You should know better. But I fall for it. I don't know. I'm just a sucker, I guess. But yeah, you can see that I have the arrows here. I was thinking either we break through or price comes back up into this zone and then goes down. So Monday night, you know, I saw price was kind of working its way up, and I'm like, I wonder. I bet you price is going to end somewhere in the middle. Because then when the news comes out, if they're going to drop the market, they're probably going to shoot the market up, take out the previous high, and then drop it. Or if they're going to go higher, they'll drop the market down, take out the previous low, and then shoot the market up. But I was like, I think it's going down. So Monday night, I put a sell order right above that high. And then Tuesday comes, and it's like 3 minutes before the news event comes. And I decided to not have that order sitting there. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to take that out and see what happens. I'll just watch price. That's what I'll do. I'll just watch price. Yeah. And then if we zoom in a little bit, I can show you exactly. Oh, my God. Yeah, you can see we had this blue candle up into the zone, and I was watching this, right? And then all of a sudden, we started getting this massive seller. Like, I was like, whoa, there it is, we're going down. And I threw in a 50,000 unit order. Yeah. And literally, I couldn't have timed it any better. I got in right here. And then what happens? It pushes up, and it pushes up fast. Like, it went flying up. And, like, literally, I took the loss right at the top. I was like, yeah, I want out. I freaked out. I panicked. And I took the loss right at the top. And if I had held, if I had just, like, stayed calm and held, I'd be in profit right now. Do you see this? Even if I got in here, I'd still be up right now. But I panicked and took the loss. So it's if you're losing in Forex, it's because you're the one pushing the loss button. You're realizing losses more than you're realizing gains. I know that sounds stupid, but it's what it is. So we got to figure out a way not to do that anymore. So yeah, but anyways, the next trades in my radar are basically, I mean, this might be too much big picture, I don't know, but I'm looking for GBP to pull back a little bit. So I think GBP USD is going to pull back down into this zone here. And this is where I'll be potentially interested in buying GBP USD to go long. Well, I think I will be buying within this zone for a bounce anyway. So we'll see what happens, but I want to see GBP USD pull back into this zone. So I think there's more downside for GBP USD, more downside for Aussie USD, more downside for Euro USD. Yeah, look at this. We have weekly support trend line. It's been broken and it's been retested. This is going down. Euro USD is going down. GBP USD is going down. USD CAD is going up. So I don't know. I might be looking for. Maybe I'll look for zones. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more and try to find some zones and wait for retracements and try to get into some of these again. Like Euro USD, yeah, I'm not going to do anything tonight. I want to see what happens here because we got this pin bar candle and price is kind of pushing down, but if we get another leg down, then I'll wait for the retracement somewhere and try to get back in short. Otherwise, I'm just going to hold. GBP JPY I'm going to hold, I think, no matter what happens here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for one more. I want to see, because this is the last low, so price could come back up and test this level again and then continue down. So I'm not going to put my stop to break even yet, because more than likely I'll get stopped out. And Euro USD. Yeah, again, this looks like a freaking 382 pin bar. Does it not? On the 4-hour chart, look at this. Drop, 382 pin bar candle, and this looks like it's retracing. I don't know if this is going to go screaming back up or not. It's kind of confusing right now, actually. Some charts are like really confusing and some are not. So yeah, you know what? I might just put both of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to take profit on Aussie USD and then set a stop loss to break even for GBP JPY for now. I don't want to end the week on a bad note. At all costs, I want to be up every week, so I'm not willing to risk any more this week. I just want to get out of these trades. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. See you later.